Welcome back, V.O.C. YouTube channel, NFL edition of the show. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks, but look, I told you I've been keeping up with my picks. Told you that last week with my college football video. Been keeping up with my picks, therefore we're back. I'm going to be talking about who I think the real players in the MVP race are and should be, current NFL landscape of the playoffs and what teams are in and what teams are fighting to be in, and then this week's picks. So let's jump into it. When I look at the MVP landscape, and three names have continued to be thrown out: Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa. I agree with two of those three. When I look at it, Tua to me, great season, not an MVP. Here are the three guys that I believe should be in the MVP race, and I said I agree with two out of those three. So the first one should come as no surprise. Patrick Mahomes, 3,808 yards, passing, 30 touchdowns. Those are both first in the NFL. 8 interceptions. 78.5 QBR, which that's first in the NFL. Chiefs are 9-3, and he's had to reinvent himself with new wide receivers without Tyreek Hill. It's been an evolving door of wide receivers. Each week he's throwing to a different guy. It feels like he still has Travis Kelce, yes, but on the outside, it feels like it's Juju one week, it's Valdez-Scantling the other week, maybe Sky Moore. You know, it's just an evolving door of difference. Hardman. You just don't really know. It's not like what it used to be where it's like Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. He's had to reinvent himself, multiple running backs. He continues to churn things out. He is well deserving of being in the MVP conversation. The next guy, Joe Burrow. Look, this is the one where people are going to go, hey, really? Yes. Joe Burrow has 3,446 yards passing. That is second in the NFL. 25 touchdown passes. That is tied for second in the NFL. 8 interceptions. His QBR, which I'm not a big fan of QBR, and I know you're going to say, you're going to say this now right before that, but yeah. His is 59. He's 11th in the NFL. Bengals are 8-4. He just beat Patrick Mahomes. He's been playing most of this season without Jamar Chase, his leading wide receiver. He's the guy. He's very much of a Tom Brady, to where it's like he just comes in every day, does it. His talent, not as talented as all the other quarterbacks there are out there, but you know, he comes in, he churns it out every day, and we overlook him every year for awards like this. I ultimately look, the Bengals are not here without him yet again this year. They didn't get last year. They wouldn't have got last year without him. So you have to look at these things. He is the ticker of the team. He is the heart of the team. He is the balls of the team. Without him, there's no Bengals being at 8-4 with a chance to really do some damage in the AFC moving forward with the remainder of the season. And then the last guy I believe should be in the playoff discussions. I said I agree with 2 out of 3. Jalen Hurts is that next guy. 2,940 yards passing. That's 9th in the NFL. 20 touchdown passes. That's 7th. 3 interceptions. That is 1st. His QBR is 69.2, which is 4th. He also has 609 rushing yards, 9 rushing touchdowns. Eagles are 11-1. Best record in the NFL. Jalen Hurts is the same way. I feel like Joe Burrow. It's just like he just does it every week. And like we're expecting him not to do it one week. He's proven me wrong multiple times this year. But he just continues to do things every week that it's like, oh my God, here he is. He is him. He does these things. This is just how he plays. Leading the best team in the NFL, I think. When you look at entirety of how they've played so far leading up to they're 12 games in. The Eagles are the best team. He's leading the best team, playing very good, doing dual threat jobs, running and passing, something that, you know, we looked at with Jalen Hurts. We know he can run. Can he pass? He's proving that to us. Putting up great numbers. There's some similarities with all these guys. When you look at all three, they have great receivers that they throw to. Their offenses are dynamic enough to where it's not, where it feels like it's not always on them to make plays. Now, you could make an argument, well, Joe Burrow is forced to make plays, Patrick Mahomes is forced to make plays, Jalen Hurts maybe isn't, but their offenses are creative enough that it keeps everybody off balance where you really don't know at the end of the day what's going to happen. So those are my three in the MVP race. I think it's a three-man race when I going down the edge of the season. Like, to me, Josh Allen is kind of out of it. Tua, can't touch these three's jocks. I look for these three down the stretch. I think if I had to crown a winner as of right now, I'd give it to Jalen Hurts. But there's still a lot of football left to be played. But if I had to, boom, you gave me a vote right now, it'd be Jalen Hurts. All right, moving on to the current playoff picture here. Let's look in the AFC. Right now, the Bills are the 1 seed at 9-3. Chiefs are the 2 seed at 9-3. Ravens are the 3 seed at 8-4. Titans are the 4 seed, 7-5. Bengals are the 5th seed at 8-4. Dolphins are 6 at 8-4. And then the Jets are the 7th seed at 7-5. And then the teams on the bubble, you have the Pats and you have the Chargers, both teams at 6-6. I think it's very straightforward. I don't think much will change. The seeding will change a little bit because I think the Bengals now with Lamar Jackson hurt for the Ravens, I think the Bengals will probably win the AFC North. If I had to take a guess, I would guess the Chargers get in over the Jets, but you don't know with the Chargers. Every week it's like we expect them to be great, and then we don't know what's going to happen with them. So not much changing AFC-wise. Looking at the NFC, Eagles are the 1 seed 11-1. Vikings are the 2 seed at 10-2. 49ers are 3 seed 8-4, but they just lost Jimmy Garoppolo for the rest of the year. Brock Purdy steps in, third string quarterback, 7th round pick. How's that going to happen? Nice thing with 49ers, their team is not dependent on a quarterback to win. Bucks are at 4 at 6-6. Cowboys are 5 at 9-3. Giants are 6 at 7-4-1. And the Seahawks are 7 at 7-5. And then on the bubble, you have the Commanders who are 7-5-1. And then two teams in the NFC North, the Lions at 5-7 and the Packers at 5-8. Both 9-10 right now. I don't see much changing in the NFC either. Now the Seahawks could drop out, Commanders could go in. But other than that, I just see kind of the seeding changing a little bit. I don't see the Packers making it. I don't see the Lions making it. I think it's pretty much locked up. I think if the Eagles and Vikings win this week, I think they win their divisions, if I am right or wrong. I think the Bucks win the NFC South. I think the 49ers win the NFC West, even without Jimmy Garoppolo. And then I think it's just a battle for at-large bids, pretty much. All right, moving on to picks this week. I've been 6-3 in the last 2 weeks, 47-36 on the year. I think I have 7 games this week. Let's jump into it. The Vikings are 10-2 at the Lions, who are 5-7. The Lions are the favorite here, 2-point favorite. Look, the Lions they fight hard. They've played extremely well, but I think the Vikings win this one. I think the Vikings come out and they kind of show, look, we're still a 10-2 team. They are a little fraudulent. Can't even say the word. They're fraudulent. But I think that they have more talent than the Lions, and I think they'll win this game. All right, Jets 7-5 at Bills 9-3. Bills are 10-point favorite. Jets won this first meeting. The Bills easily win this next one. Browns 5-7 at Bengals 8-4. Bengals are minus 5.5 point favorites. This is the first time Deshaun Watson will play Joe Burrow as a member of the Cleveland Browns. I like the Bengals to win this one. I think the Browns, to me, next year. Right, not this year, next year. Eagles 11-1, minus 7 at the Giants, who are 7-4-1. The Giants, to me, are a team that's moving backwards, but they've played so well to start the season. I think they have their playoff spot locked up. Wouldn't be shocked if the Giants win. I think the Eagles, they're playing great football right now. Not much can stop them. I think the Eagles win it. Ravens at 8-4 at Steelers 5-7. Steelers are minus 2.5 point favorite. Ravens are without Lamar Jackson. I think the Steelers win it. They figured some things out with Kenny Pickett these last few weeks. If Lamar Jackson is playing in this game, I think the Ravens win. All right, Buccaneers 6-6 at the 49ers 8-4. 49ers are 3.5 point favorite. Look, I think this is very simple. am a very big proponent of the 49ers defense in Nick V.O.C winning Defense Player of the Year. I said at the beginning of the year. But Brock Purdy versus Tom. Tom playing the 49ers. I'm going to go with Tom in this one. I think Tom's going to go back home to the Northern California Bay Area and show I still have it. I can play. And my team's going to win this game. If Jimmy G's playing, maybe a little different. Brock Purdy at quarterback, I like Tom. Clearly with the sweatshirt, I like Tom. Dolphins 8-4, -3.5 point favorite at the Chargers, who are 6. This game is a toss-up to me because, like I said, we always talk about the Chargers. We're waiting for the Chargers. Where are the Chargers? I don't know. We never know. I'm going to pick the Dolphins, but this is a very close, very pick-em type game. All right, so that's going to do it for the video. 3-man MVP race. If I had to take a shot, and you gave me a vote right now who I think wins it, it would be Jalen Hurts. The playoff picture, I don't see a lot changing as a whole. Maybe the order, but not a whole lot. And then this week's picks. That's going to do it. Thanks for watching.